by Francis Wakefield. About 100 members of progressive groups led by Barag Katungad Mindanao and Karapatan staged a protest rally in front of Camp Aguinaldo, Quezon City, to oppose the extension of martial law in Mindanao and raise the issue of numerous rights violations perpetrated by the military. Ryan Amper of Barag Katungad Mindanao said that President Rodrigo Duterte's words and threats have severe implications on the ground, especially for peasant and indigenous communities already subjected to militarization. Facebook/Manila Bulletin. He has made Mindanao and the rest of the country into a killing field, instigating an open season for killings and rights violations. Through his counterinsurgency program and martial law declaration, Amper claimed during the protest. Since the declaration of martial law on May 23, 2017, human rights group Karapatan allegedly recorded at least 29 victims of extrajudicial killings in Mindanao, with 15 being in the southern Mindanao region. Karapatan said many of the victims were members of local peasant organizations and affiliates of the Kilusang Magbubukid NG Pilipinas, KMP, who were targeted for their local campaigns for genuine agrarian reform and against militarization. Karapatan said it documented 15 cases of torture, 23 victims of frustrated extrajudicial killings, 58 victims of illegal arrest and detention, 335,686 victims of indiscriminate gunfire and aerial bombings. The rights group also pointed to the forced evacuation of 401,730 individuals, WITH 612 documented outside the Marayway siege area, mostly in the regions of Caraga, southern Mindanao, and Sorsogon. Most recent cases were the November 28, 2017 evacuation of at least 2,169 Lumids from 12 communities in Lianga and San Agustin, Surigao del Sur due to operations of the 75th IBPA, and the displacement of 21 Banwayan families, composed of 139 individuals, from the villages of San Pedro, Binicalan and Mahaji Sae in San Luis Town, Agusan del Sur, on December 4, 2017, due to military operations of the 26th IBPA. Amper cited the alleged recent massacre of 8 Lumids in BRGE. Ned, Lake Cebu, South Cotabato, by composite elements of the 27th and 33rd IBPA. It is only a decaying system desperate for power that breeds such gross violations. The massacre of 8 people is unforgivable, an incident that reflects the depth of state terrorism of the Duterte regime, he said. Martial law and state fascism are two sides of the same coin, one is crucial to the other. Martial rule is an instrument of fascists to usurp more power, curtail more rights, and perpetrate more injustice and impunity. We have seen the devastating impact of Marcos's martial law, and recently, people in Mindanao have relived this horror, albeit in a more intensified and relentless manner, Karapatan Deputy Secretary General Ronio Clamor further said. Duterte is taking refuge in his imposition of martial law, along with his other fascist policies. As he isolates himself further from the people, only his tyrannical rule will keep him in power, for he has made victims of the people who trusted and placed him in the presidency. The Duterte regime is brazenly, openly turning its guns against the Filipino people.